Thoughts are the foundation of your reality. They are the seeds that shape your perception, actions, and ultimately the life you live. Every single action, every decision you make begins with a thought. Whether you are conscious of it or not, the thoughts you entertain lay the groundwork for what you will experience. Your mind is a powerful instrument, constantly processing and filtering information, influencing the way you see the world. If you fill it with positive, empowering thoughts, you create a reality that reflects possibility, hope, and achievement. But if your mind is filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, your world becomes limited, small, and filled with obstacles. What you think sets the tone for how you interpret events, how you react to challenges, and how you engage with the opportunities presented to you. Your thoughts have the unique ability to color your experience. Imagine two people going through the same situation, one with a mindset of abundance, who believes that good things are always around the corner, and the other with a scarcity mindset, who believes they are unlucky and nothing good ever happens to them. The experience may be identical, but their thoughts shape how they respond, how they feel, and ultimately what outcomes they achieve. Every thought carries energy. It's either constructive or destructive. Constructive thoughts push you forward. They allow you to dream, to take risks, and to believe in the impossible. They are like a foundation of a strong house, enabling you to build a life that withstands adversity. Destructive thoughts, on the other hand, undermine everything you try to build. They erode your confidence, limit your perspective, and make even the simplest tasks seem impossible. What you think also affects the way you engage with others. Positive, empowering thoughts lead to positive actions. You approach people with openness, you build strong relationships, and you attract like-minded individuals who also believe in growth and progress. Conversely, negative thoughts close you off, making you suspicious, defensive, and isolated. In every moment, your thoughts are creating your reality. They are silently at work, constructing your future based on the belief systems you hold. If you want to change your life, it must start with changing the thoughts you entertain. Your outer world will always be a reflection of your inner world, and the quality of your thinking determines the quality of your reality. Negative thoughts are habits, not truths. They are patterns that develop over time, rooted in past experiences, fears, and often misinterpretations of reality. These thoughts are not reflections of objective reality, but rather conditioned responses that have been reinforced through repetition. Much like any habit, negative thinking often starts small. It may begin with a single instance of doubt or fear, perhaps triggered by a setback or failure. Over time, these thoughts repeat themselves in your mind until they become automatic. Without conscious effort, they can become your default mode of thinking, influencing how you perceive every situation and every challenge that comes your way. The danger of negative thoughts lies in their subtlety. At first, they may seem like genuine assessments of your abilities or circumstances. For example, a single failure might lead to the thought, "I'm not good enough." And as that thought replays in your mind, it becomes a deeply ingrained belief. The more you allow that thought to surface, the more you reinforce it. What was once just a fleeting reaction becomes a mental habit, something you begin to accept as truth, even though it is far from reality. Habits, by their very nature, operate on autopilot. Negative thoughts work the same way. They arise without invitation, often unnoticed until they've already shaped your mood, altered your decisions, and diminished your confidence. These habitual thoughts tend to distort reality, making problems seem bigger, risks feel insurmountable, and your abilities seem smaller than they actually are. This creates a cycle where negative thinking becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, affecting not only your perception of the world, but also the actions you take in it. What's important to recognize is that these thoughts are not based on factual evidence, but on patterns of belief. They do not hold the power of truth, yet they can feel as though they do, because the more they repeat, the more familiar they become. As with any habit, the more you practice a particular way of thinking, the stronger it becomes. And because the brain tends to conserve energy by relying on familiar patterns, negative thoughts often go unchecked, making them feel permanent and unchangeable. Negative thoughts are also heavily influenced by external factors. such as the environment you grew up in, the people you spend time with, or even the media you consume. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity, it's easy for these thoughts to take root and flourish, further embedding themselves into your mental framework. Over time, they shape your outlook, narrowing your perspective and reinforcing a false narrative that limits your potential. Though they feel deeply embedded, these negative thought patterns are just that, patterns. They are not facts, they are the product of repetition and reinforcement. And like any habit, they can be altered or replaced. Understanding that negative thoughts are not truths but simply habits is the first step in breaking their hold on your mind. Your mind can either be a weapon or a tool of force that can either work for you or against you, depending on how you use it. The mind, with its incredible capacity to think, analyze, and imagine, holds immense power. This power can either be harnessed to create, build, and transform, or if left unchecked, it can destroy, diminish, and hinder your progress. As a weapon, the mind can be destructive. It has the ability to turn against you, undermining your confidence, sabotaging your goals, and magnifying your fears. Negative thoughts, insecurities, and self-doubt are some of the most potent ways the mind can act as a weapon. When you allow negative thoughts to take root and go unchallenged, they grow stronger, creating mental barriers that can stop you from taking action. The mind, when used as a weapon, constantly tells you what you can't do, what's wrong with you, and why you won't succeed. It exaggerates every flaw, every mistake, and every failure until they seem insurmountable. It is as though the mind sharpens itself against your own well-being, turning every thought into a dagger that wounds your confidence and limits your potential. Fear, anxiety, and doubt are some of the most powerful ways the mind can become your greatest enemy. When fear grips your thoughts, it paralyzes you, making it impossible to see beyond the immediate threat. Anxiety amplifies minor concerns into overwhelming obstacles, while doubt slowly erodes your belief in yourself and your abilities. In these moments, the mind feels like a force working against you, as though it is setting up traps, magnifying your weaknesses, and keeping you from realizing your potential. On the other hand, your mind can be a tool, one of the most effective and empowering tools at your disposal. When used as a tool, the mind becomes your greatest ally. It becomes the source of creativity, problem solving, and innovation. It is capable of imagining solutions, creating plans, and pushing through obstacles with determination. As a tool, your mind helps you take control of your circumstances rather than be controlled by them. It allows you to visualize success, strategize effectively, and maintain focus on your goals. A well-trained mind sees opportunities where others see challenges. It becomes a tool for resilience, helping you navigate difficulties by thinking critically and maintaining a positive outlook. The mind as a tool is also the key to self-mastery. With the right mindset, you can develop discipline, stay motivated, and harness your full potential. This is where the mind's true power shines. Instead of fixating on limitations, it identifies ways to overcome them. Instead of amplifying fear, it encourages courage. When the mind is used as a tool, it gives you the clarity to stay focused, the resilience to keep going, and the creativity to find solutions even in difficult circumstances. Moreover, the mind as a tool can expand your horizons. It helps you imagine a better future, set meaningful goals, and take the necessary steps toward them. It can be a source of inspiration, generating new ideas and insights that push you forward. Your mind can be the architect of your future, crafting a blueprint of the life you desire, and guiding you on the path to achieving it. Whether as a weapon or a tool, the mind doesn't stop working. It's always active, shaping your perceptions, influencing your decisions, and driving your actions. The difference lies in how it is directed, whether it works to build or to destroy, whether it lifts you up or pulls you down. Change starts with awareness. It is the first step toward any meaningful transformation, whether in your personal life, your mindset, or your behavior. Without awareness, it is impossible to recognize what needs to change, let alone take the necessary actions to bring that change into reality. Awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room, It illuminates areas that were once hidden, allowing you to see things as they truly are. Awareness begins internally, with a deep sense of self-reflection. It's about becoming conscious of your thoughts, emotions, habits, and behaviors. Many times, people go through life on autopilot, repeating the same patterns without ever questioning why they do what they do or how these actions affect their outcomes. They may experience frustration, dissatisfaction, or stagnation, but fail to understand the root cause. Awareness brings clarity. It allows you to identify the thought patterns, emotional triggers, and habits that may be holding you back from growth or success. Awareness also involves understanding the environment around you. It helps you become more attuned to the influences shaping your decisions, whether they are the people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, or the societal expectations you unconsciously follow. External factors often play a significant role in shaping your thoughts and behaviors, and becoming aware of these influences is key to making conscious choices that align with your goals and values. This process of self-awareness is not always easy. It requires you to confront uncomfortable truths about yourself, perhaps recognizing fears, insecurities, or limiting beliefs that you've avoided. However, this awareness is essential for growth. You cannot change what you do not acknowledge, and without awareness, you remain blind to the areas that need improvement. It is only when you become aware of these internal and external forces that you can begin to take control of your actions and decisions rather than being controlled by them. Awareness also fosters accountability. When you are aware of your thoughts and actions, you can no longer make excuses or shift blame onto others. You recognize that your reality is shaped by your own choices, and this knowledge empowers you to take responsibility for the changes you wish to see. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, awareness helps you see the role you play in creating your life, both the successes and the setbacks. Moreover, awareness allows you to recognize the opportunities for change. Often these opportunities are right in front of you, but without awareness they go unnoticed. Whether it's an opportunity to learn something new, to break a negative habit, or to shift your perspective, awareness opens your eyes to possibilities you may have overlooked. In addition, awareness helps you become more present. It pulls you out of the fog of past regrets or future anxieties and grounds you in the current moment. When you are aware, you are able to fully engage with what is happening right now, and from that place of presence, you can make decisions that are aligned with your true intentions. Finally, awareness is an ongoing process. It's not something you achieve once and for all, but rather it's a continuous practice of paying attention to your inner world and the world around you.